let's dive, a bit more into, how you started out, right? How you started out. What was the hardest part in the beginning?
So because I didn't really have knowledge, I've never worked in my life. I've never done an office job. So I didn't really have a prior knowledge of how it felt like to work in an office. It's either I'm doing a business or, I'm jumping on one, warehouse job or the other at that time before. So it was a bit hard. I would say that bit was a bit hard for me to settle into that kind of space of, having to do things on your computer. I didn't used to have a computer. I think it was when I took the course that I had to go and buy a laptop. I would have to confess that here. I had to go and buy a laptop. So that was the hardest part for me, getting used to the fact that I had to, go on the course, study, learn. Don't get me wrong. I went to the university. I schooled. I know what it feels like to study and all of that. But the hardest part was just, moving from where I was to the other side, a different side entirely, something that I wasn't used to, basically.
Okay. So you weren't used to working in an office environment, a structured environment and stuff like that. Okay. That's good. So, that must have been very challenging. Yeah, must have been very challenging. So, did you
Was
think, did you ever feel like it will work or it will not work out? What was playing out in your mind?
I think it was my mindset, determination. I just had it in my mind that I needed to succeed. At that point in time, I had it in my mind that this is what I want and I was going to get it. So it had a lot to do with my mindset at that point in time. I think if I didn't have that mindset of succeeding, I don't think I would have gone far in data management. Trust